Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Offense. 10.
Here we go.
Stroud in the air to start us off. They're taking a shot on this first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I want to start a good debate sometime, Kate. Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Stroud throwing here on 1st. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Look the hot. 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A 47-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Josh Downs to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
They'll come out throwing. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds space for a few yards that time. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready? 18, pop, 70, BYL. Cup 19.
They put Downs in motion right.
Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
19, 18.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Flushed out of the pocket. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, great team defense there. No matter where he looked, Brock, there seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down Texans. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
Texans 10, Dolphins 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Check smash. 79 Broncos.
Throwing on seconds. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long for him here. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Tried to throw on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Jump off caught by his back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Dolphins 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st down, play action. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
To 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
70 Ranger. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19.
He's going to throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Third down from the gun. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. The Texans have Jalen Noel at the ready. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 16-point ball game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Downs on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Massive hits, the ball's out, and they steal it back on the return. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Texans could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game.
Dolphins 7.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
That's caught. BYL-SteveOh. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Check, 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 check. Ball 18.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Cougar 19.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Sticking to the air here. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it, and he's tackled for no gain.
It's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Throw here, 3rd down. Taken in by Downs, left side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
70 Lions. Go.
4th down, pass coming. The desperate heave here for 6. And that's incomplete in the end zone. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. A give now from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Stroud. Buying some time right. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. That's it.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
38. Dolphins 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneers.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's trying to go deep again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Check, 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 check.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. He's loaded another one up. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
60 back. Here we go. Stack. 60 by 6. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, run.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
First down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. Offense in the hurry up here.
32-yard line.
Mustang 19.
They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A big gain on the play.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. That'll be the 1st and more. He's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. He goes to the hurry up here.
First down. First and goal, Miami.
Achan will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Texans' 4-yard line.
He finds him right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
19, Tiger. Trap 50, trap 50. Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion.
19 Lions. 19, 18.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, there was no hesitation there. I mean, none whatsoever. Putting the offense out to go for 2 there, Brock. And really, at this point, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose. And really, this decision made before you ever hit the field offensively. From this point forward, you're trying to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can. And that means these 2-point conversions.
Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
18. What's up?
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. We've set it down from 37. They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Mustang 19. Go street. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds his back. Achan. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
18, Pioneer.
Dolphins, 1st down. A gain of 4 yards.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Dolphins.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through with a sack to bring around 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Ready. Black 25. Ready to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And they just get the play off. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, let's go. Hey,
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught by his back. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right.
Working inside the red zone. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Try and get it to Nico Collins. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Hey, south. 19 Texas. 11. Buggy.
From the gun, Stroud. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins have it.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And he's brought down at the line. Nearly saw them trade fumbles there on back-to-back plays, Brock, but a chance recovery kept one turnover from answering another.
Okay? Can we please?
Yeah.
Can we please hold on to the football? Somebody. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind up here. And you know what the defenders are going to do? They're going to smell blood in the water, and they're going to be swinging as wildly as I am here in the booth.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready. Black 25.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Easy. Black 22. Green, triple C.
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Green, triple C.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Winston.
First down, Miami.
It is Cup, left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Winston looking to throw. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Winston. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback. And quarterback, protect yourself.
Complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Here's Winston to the air. Dump off caught by his back. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
A pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. 37-yard line.
Throwing is Winston. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Completed over the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
The Dolphins, first down.
Winston now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Dolphins trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 11 yards.
Winston to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Flip. Ready. Flag.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, Winston lost the football. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, now they got to be special.
Flag. 22. Easy. Green, triple C. Five low. Stop.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ground on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So it's a win for the Texans. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for him this year, but at least they were able